Hello everybody, this is Craig from 9V Games, and today I'm going to do a review for Tomb Raider. Let's turn this shit down. Still got a cold or something apparently. So, I'm going to review Tomb Raider. I haven't made a video in a little while simply because I've been plowing through games. If you've been watching me, I've been playing different games on various consoles. I'm as far back as playing my N64 right now. So Tomb Raider is the first of the ones that I'm going to review. It's funny I did that because that's the only problem I found with this game, by the way. It stutters. It stutters a lot and it stutters at weird times. However, I've talked to other people that have played the game and they have no idea what I'm talking about. And then some people do. So it seems 50-50. She double seemed to think it was to do with my Xbox. There's nothing wrong with my Xbox. It's actually, to me, it's Square Enix games because I did play Hitman too. And I had an issue with Hitman where it erased my save in the same spot both times, which was halfway through the game. So that sucks. So technically, I beat that game. I put the proper amount of time. But anyways, Tomb Raider. So, I got fucked over on Hitman, and I went back. I had Tomb Raider. I bought both of them for $20. I bought them way back. And I was waiting for like just a rainy day or where I was going to do this and just start playing through games. I was going to start playing Tomb Raider. I'm going to tell you right now that the year is more than halfway over, and I know we have new consoles on the way, and you got your oh my god Call of Duty and your oh my god Grand Theft Auto. This is my game of the year so far. I'm sorry. And yes, I will trump over Call of Duty because I will never buy Call of Duty. And it will probably trump over GTA because I don't give two shits about Grand Theft Auto anymore. I'm not fucking 14. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. I shouldn't say that. I don't like Grand Theft Auto. We'll do that video. If you guys want that video, I'll do the video about Grand Theft Auto and why it's irritating. But yeah, Tomb Raider. What I think I like best about Tomb Raider is the fact that every other Tomb Raider I hate. And I've given every single Tomb Raider that has ever been released a chance, and I hate them. I absolutely hate them. They're just not for me. 3D platformers go one way or the other. You guys know I don't like Uncharted. Only like the Vita version just because it was an awesome game on the go. But I really don't like third-person action games. I shouldn't say that. I'm fucking stupid. I don't like third-person platforming games. Thank you. Like this. So obviously I didn't like Tomb Raider. I didn't like Uncharted, and because Uncharted is Tomb Raider. But I'm going to tell you this. This game played like Tomb Raider, kind of. Presented itself like Red Dead Redemption. It felt like I was playing a female version, obviously updated, of Red Dead Redemption. And I don't know if it had to do with the campfires, with the fact that it was open world. It really did feel like Red Dead to me. It felt like Crystal Dynamics version, if I may. I think that's because I also thoroughly enjoyed the story, which is like a reboot prequel. Let me just get in there. I know the story of Lara Croft. I don't like Tomb Raider games, but I have played them. And I think that this was an awesome beginning to reinventing her and a prequel. But the fact is, this one is so much more badass than the other ones. I'm sorry. It's kind of like they have to start from one after this one over again. Continue on. I don't want to talk about the story that much because I don't want to ruin it, but the story was awesome to me. I wanted to see what happened next. And that's rare in a game for me nowadays because I think the majority of stories are shit. So to me, this was the quality of a Rockstar game, story-wise. You know, on the scale of what I'm saying, like Red Dead. Obviously, Red Dead's story to me was a million times better, but I'm saying, like, coming from another company, it's that caliber. So, I also like the freedom, like I said, the open world. Raiding tombs was optional. That was one thing I liked about it. It was side quests. There's tons of side quests. There's a lot of achievements to go through and get in this game on your own that you will not get in the main game. You know, you can upgrade all your shit. You know, your shotgun, your pistol, your machine gun, your bow and arrow. I pretty much used bow and arrow through the entire game, and I think anybody who plays games like I do, you will probably use bow and arrow because you want to go for silent kills. And then, you know, when you see like two dudes walking, you want to get one, get the other one real quick before they even realize you're there. I think that's pretty cool to do. So, I mean, there was a lot of like little challenges. There was a lot of parts that were like think quick. There was a lot of different sequences in the game. Even though you're on one island, like you'll go from one area that's like a beach till you go to another one that's jungle, and then you're in another one that's snowy, and like even they'll comment and be like, huh, this weather's not correct. But it has to do with the story and the flow of the game, so I won't ruin it to you. So it's cool. It's kind of like you're going through all these different areas of the world, but on one little island that you can bounce around anywhere you want up until a certain point in the game. And it definitely makes Lara Croft look like a badass. I mean, yeah, she's still like sexualized, but not like the other games. This one, they made her a rugged chick. She had to fight off some horrible things. But I did say this, I put this up on Twitter. I played it for like an hour, but I put, I apologize, Mr. Drake, but Miss Croft made you look like a bitch within the first 10 minutes, and it was true. The opener, she made him look like a bitch. There's a lot more sequences in the game that, I'm sorry, I do think that Lara Croft's a little more badass than Nathan Drake. I'm sorry. I think she is, according to this game. And some of her deaths are rugged. But just like some of the scenes that you get, I don't know if I'm going to ruin it for you. The ones that I got hung up on, I hated, is ones where you're going down, like waterfalls, but you're going down little slides. What are those called? Ravines? I don't fucking know. Anyways, you're going down, and if you hit the sides, you will get impaled, and it's a gruesome death scene. And then after that, there is a section with a parachute, and you need to parachute through trees. And if you don't traverse through them properly, you will get branched right through your stomach, and that one is pretty gruesome too. But those two scenes, for some reason, I had to replay like 400 times. They were horrendous. But yeah, man, I like this game. There was a ton of moments that were awesome to talk about, and the game altogether, I sat down and I completed it. And it's very hard for me right now to sit down and keep my attention on one game and complete it. And I did, and this game was pretty awesome. I'm not really going to do any gameplay because I am not exactly sure where it's going to pick up, because I haven't gone back. When you beat the game, you can go back, but I know it resets to a certain point in the story, and I don't want things ruined if it's where I think it is. So, I mean, Google gameplay if you want, really, or YouTube it. But yeah, multiplayer, haven't even touched yet. So all this like praise I got for it's solely coming off single player, and I beat it a week ago. I waited a week on purpose because I was so hyped up after I played this game. I didn't want to give it an improper review. Like I said, so far in this year, out of games that have come out, it is my game of the year. And usually when I give a game of the year, if this one still carries on like this, it's generally a game that surprised me. And like I said, I don't like Tomb Raider at all. The older games, even though I have played them, I don't like them. I liked this one. It presented itself differently, and it's definitely like a reinvention, I won't say of the genre, but kind of. You know what really unlocked it? It's a third-person platform game with an open world. That was tolerable. That I enjoyed the story of. That gave you drive to keep going. I still have to go back and do the tombs, because I was so compelled to actually finish the story and then say, you know what, I'm going to come back to this tomb, you know, and mark it on your map or whatever. It's definitely worth playing through. So, if you like Tomb Raider, you don't like Tomb Raider, go fuck yourself. Play this game. Thank you for watching.